Hello. I'm going to be talking about the British MP, Andrew Bridgen, and about the American media star, Tucker Carlson. So let's start with Bridgen, the renegade Conservative MP who went very vocally against the standard narrative to do with a certain illness, and because he wouldn't shut up, he was ejected from the Conservatives into what once upon a time would have been the outer darkness of political obscurity. Oh dear. It doesn't work like that anymore now, does it? Oh, before I carry on, I'll tell you I'm Granniopteryx. I'm on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. I'm also on Twitter and Gab. That's when I let you know when I've uploaded a new video. You can help my channel by contributing financially, but the best thing you can do really is to like it and to share and to subscribe. If you're on YouTube, remember, check you're still subscribed. That's not a given. All right, so let's get back to Andrew Bridgen and Tucker Carlson. I'll make here a brief mention of a comment from a subscriber that I seem obsessed by the USA. No, I am, you might say, someone with a sort of transatlantic background, and I have family in Australia as well. Therefore, although I do talk mostly about the UK, my view is also more general, worldwide, Anglosphere than it might be for many, which is, I assume, one reason why a lot of people watch this channel when they want that sort of a take on things. So, a couple of days ago, I was treated to seeing Tucker Carlson back from what Murdoch might have thought was the outer darkness of media obscurity and into the brighter light, a much brighter light of Twitter, courtesy of Elon Musk.
Hey, it's Tucker Carlson. The best you can hope for in the news business at this point is the freedom to tell the fullest truth that you can. But there are always limits, and you know that if you bump up against those limits often enough, you will be fired for it. The rule of what you can't say defines everything. You can't have a free society if people aren't allowed to say what they think is true. Free speech is the main right that you have. Without it, you have no others.
As I said, I then saw Andrew Bridgen establishing his political credentials.
And I think Parliament's lost its way. We seem to have a uniparty. There's no real opposition. And what we do know is that anyone that speaks out against the narrative, as I have done, will be cancelled. I believe we should have a Parliament that legislates for the people. What we've now got is a Parliament that creates problems for the people. And that can't be tolerated. We need to reclaim our democracy, Andrew.
Courtesy of the Reclaim Party, which was started by an ex-actor, and he's an ex-actor because he said something politically incorrect and got chucked out by common consent, who became a political activist for free speech, and his name is Lawrence Fox. It's sort of ironic, isn't it, that one fox took Bridgen in while another fox shoved Carlson out. There's got to be a moral in there somewhere. Anyway, both Bridgen and Carlson were guilty of the sin of heresy, and the heresy is breaking the mainstream narrative. And both of them found a voice in the new media. We can regard both of those incidents as an absolutely definitive example of the change in the way society is expressing ideas. Apart from anything else, being on Twitter gives people chance to respond to any speaker of any political opinion, so the discussion will become, well, more discussed. Public discussion is going to get a lot more interesting from now on as people follow this example. Well, we here on the internet have known for a while that we're moving away from the giant information providers. Of course, this does have its own problems and dangers. I've seen a lot of really horrible rubbish on places like Twitter and YouTube for all its pretensions to morality. But we certainly are going into interesting times. As I said, We all knew about that before, but this time we can actually see it in action. I say good luck to both of them. Of course, I shouldn't think Tucker Carlson needs my wishes for his good luck, but small parties like Reclaim are in a difficult position in the UK under our voting system. I'm not arguing for a change, by the way. In fact, I would argue against a change, but I am stating the obvious. It takes a while to get a new party started. So I shall send my best wishes for good luck to Reclaim. I wish there were more MPs like Andrew Bridgen, and perhaps, with his example, there will be. All right. Till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the granniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.granniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.